Hello and welcome to another episode on our Riverbend Springs Start from Scratch run. Today we are going to be working on getting our field prepped again. It is ready to get weeds taken care of, some fertilizing done, stuff like that. We have herbicide because last time we treated this field, it was past a state where we could use like a hoe or a weeder to take care of the weeds, so we had to use the herbicide. But I don't really want to do that this time if we can help it, so we'll look at getting something to take care of these that won't penalize us like the herbicide will. But while we're letting our workers do this, I think we're going to go ahead and look at some contracts because, as you know, our main goal right now in this series is to build our house. And right now we are waiting on a cement factory, which is a lot of money. So we're going to need to be making some more money as we go along so that hopefully we can get to that rather quickly. This is a pretty decent contract right here for 6,000, and then we got another one for 3,000. So we might take these. Now, I'm not sure if we can use this equipment for both. I don't think so. I think we have to lease the equipment for each individual contract. So we'll go ahead and get this guy over there, and then we'll get the other guy started as well. We'll just accept them both at the same time. Let's see if we can do this trick again, where we click on it, create a job, then we want it to do field work. Yes. Where is this one going? 91, way down here. Okay, so field work, and let's target position right there maybe, and then hit Z and see if he goes. There we go. So let's go ahead and accept that other contract and do the same thing. All right. Seems like a familiar process. Go, all hooked up. Hop out. Create a job. Field 78 down here. Target position right there, sure. And start job. Good work. Alright, cool. Now let's go check on our sprayer guy. It's probably almost done. Let's see what we got here. Turn off the weeds so we can see. Looks like he's doing a pretty good job of getting everything. Just a tiny spot missed right there, which it's a little bit of an awkward angle for them to get anyways, so not too surprising. Looks like he's getting the rest though, so we can just take over once he finishes this. There we go, and we'll just swing up here. You know, it was right around this corner of the fence area. Probably not necessary to do this, but why not? Do we get it? Got it. Okay, so let's go ahead and park this stuff again, and let's look at what we want to use to get the weeds off of our field. I actually like the equipment that we're using for both of those other fields in the contracts, so it's possible we'll just use that, but we'll see. Alright, so we have medium weeds in our field, so this is actually the only one that we can use. We do technically have enough to buy it, but I don't think that's what we want to do. I think we're just going to lease it right now because, like I said, kind of our main objective right now is getting our house built. So we're going to focus our money towards that cement factory and just do some farm work to hopefully make us some money faster as we do that. So Pulling back up to our farm, and as you can see, our driveway is much clearer now because of our efforts in the last episode. If you did miss that, make sure you go back and watch it and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more episodes. But yeah, I was thinking as I was driving back that I should have leased this first and then done the contracts with this so I didn't have to lease all of that other equipment, but that's okay. That would have limited how many we could do at once and stuff like that, so we'll be okay with this for now. Let's go ahead and do 2 headlands. Just give yourself a little more room. See what he can do with that. As you can see, our contracts are going up nicely though. 25 and 52% so far. Let's see if there's anything else. I think you can have up to 3, so let's see if there's one more we want to pick up while we're still working on our own field. A $3,000 fertilizing one does not sound half bad at all. So let's go ahead and borrow these items. Okay. And looks like we only have liquid fertilizer here, so we'll have to buy some solid fertilizer. That's okay, we'll just buy 1 bag. Hopefully that's enough. I would assume so. It's not a huge field, but we'll find out. If we have to drive back, not the end of the world, just a little annoying. Alright, since this is our 3rd contract and we've got an AI doing our field work, I'll just go ahead and drive this one and do the work myself, save ourselves a little bit of money, and do it that way. Might be able to get a couple fertilizing done before the weeding's done at our field. Oh boy, oh boy. I didn't do that. That was... sorry. That one was your fault. Oh my... okay. Everything just wants to get in my way on this trip. Alright, here we are. Looks like you got some weeds too there, pal. But it's alright. We'll get this done for you. Let's do it by ourselves. Yep, that should be great. Let's go ahead and turn it on. And lock in. I think I say it every time I use this fertilizer spreader now, but this thing is so good. 42 meters, man. If you're not using the sprayer for herbicide, this is the way to go instead of using the sprayer. I always used a sprayer because I did precision farming and I had the C-spot and spray on there. And it was perfect. You barely ever had to buy herbicide. You didn't get a penalty because you had that. So that was what I always did. But in this game, we might be needing to change that up a little bit because this thing is great. The downside to this is it doesn't do the lime. I think that's the biggest reason I have always picked up that other one if I'm going to use a spreader like this. But still, I don't know. This isn't super expensive, so it might just be worth having 2 implements. And there we go. It looks like we finished another contract while we were doing this one, and we finished the field work at our own property. So let's take a peek at that stuff. Let's get these collected. Now I could do more contracts, but the point was really just to do it while we were working on our own fields. So if that's all done, we might just finish the one that we're working on and be happy with that. But let's turn weeds back on and see if we got everything. Looks like we missed just a tiny bit. Let's see if we can clean it up here. I think I actually see it right through there. And then there was a little bit up at the top somewhere. I think I see it again. Right there. Alright, let's see what that did. Pretty good. Okay, so that being said, we can return this lease. And then all we need to do is finish that contract. And there we go, contract complete. And I took over for the AI and started doing this by myself. And this is probably my favorite field that I've worked so far. with the steering assist. The shape of it is so nice that these lines are really long and continuous. Obviously, there are a couple corners where it doesn't keep going, but overall, super nice field for the AI steering assist. But that contract is complete, so let's go ahead and get that collected. There we go. And we are at 43,000. I believe we were at 37. So we made a little bit even with leasing the weeder for our field and stuff like that. So pretty good. Let's make sure this is topped off and good to go. Yep, that's good for now. Good to fast forward. This is fertilized and weeded, which is great. So I think we're ready to fast forward. We do still have 40,000 liters of wood at the sawmill as well, which is awesome. So we can go ahead and fast forward for that as well. I do like doing the prefab walls because it doesn't give you the wood chips. Maybe it's a little less money, but they're annoying to move. So let's go ahead and fast forward. All right, it is June. This is still good. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and keep fast forwarding as long as we've got water and stuff like that. I know we'll run out of wood. As a matter of fact, yeah, we have 27,000. So we've got enough for another month, but I'll even let that run dry. But we'll go ahead and keep fast forwarding until we need to refill some water and see how close we can get to actually harvesting this corn. It is July. Corn's getting taller. Still got some water, 21,000 liters, and we actually still have some wood. So I guess just having the prefab walls is making it be consumed a lot slower. So cool, got another month. August. Corn's looking good. Water's still looking good. And we are finally out of wood, but that's alright. We'll go ahead and keep going. We are almost to harvest time. We actually still have water, which is awesome. This is still good, and I think next month is harvest month. We're actually making money as we're going, so our lettuce and tomatoes are covering our cost, which is really awesome. So yeah, let's get to harvest month. And there we are. Our fields are gold and ready to harvest. Looks great. We actually still have water, which is good. I mean, obviously we'll fill it up this month. But yeah, we actually have a lot to do this month. But first thing we're going to do is we are going to get the smallest harvester we can find. It's a small field, and we're probably not going to make a ton of money. So I think this 104 is the smallest one. Cheapest, at least. Yep, so we're going to lease this. Try to have our all-in cost as low as possible. And then combinations, header... Oh, crap. Doesn't have a corn header, so we're just going to have to get a different corn header and hope that it can do it. Again, we'll just get the smallest, cheapest one, 53, 2.6 tons. So this one's actually lighter. So maybe we'll get the lighter one, just maybe that'll help it work. Hopefully this hooks up. If not, we'll learn together. All right, moment of truth. Will it hook up? Of course it will. This was totally intentional. Look, it's red and green. It's like Christmas themed, which is perfect because Christmas is like a week away. Yep, this was all part of the plan. No problem at all. Alright, let's get an AI going on this. 2 headlands, yep. Work the headland first. Perfect. Go for it. See what you can do. Now, while we're doing this, let's look at contracts again. Just see if we can make ourselves a little extra money. While we're doing this, is 5,000. That's not bad. 4,000. 7,000 for plowing. That'll probably take forever. Yeah, we're not doing that. Not doing a wood transport right now. So I'm thinking either that 4,000. Yeah, maybe we'll do this 5,000 cultivating. Yeah. Let's borrow those items. There we go. Oh, let's move our water trailer out of our harvester's way real quick. And there we go. Now let's get this guy. going. This is a pretty good sized cultivator and not a huge field. Super sick tractor too. So let's get it hooked up and let's send it on its merry way. We might grab a couple others as well, just to make as much money as possible. Create a job. Where are we going? 19, way up here. Target right up here. There we go. And start job. Can you do it? Anything in your way? You got it. Alright, let's see what else we got. Alright, I think we're going to take this 4,000 hoeing one as well. It's up in the same area. Not that it really matters since we're just sending a worker up there to do it anyways, but... And send him on his merry way as he knocks over my trailer. Sweet. Now, we do have some work to do while they are doing that over here. We've got water to fill up, but first... we need to get our trailer emptied. It currently still has our green beans in, but last I checked, October was the best time to sell them. We'll see if that still holds true. It doesn't really matter if it is or not because we've got to sell it because we're going to need this for our corn. But hopefully it is true because that would be very convenient. October, it says August, but still pretty close, so we're going to be happy with that. It's actually above the best price, it says, at the farmer's market or the grain barge terminal 2. I don't really want to do grain barge, so let's just do the farmer's market. Let's tag it and let's get going. It's kind of cool driving around with your map like this. I can see one of our workers up at field 19 just got there. He's about to get started. Our other guy is about up to 25. He's almost there. You can see the guy working on our field and ourselves. We can see the farmer's market flashing up in the top right corner. Just looks very active, which is cool. As we pull up to the farmer's market, I've actually never been here, which is crazy. It's like so iconic from the trailers and stuff like that, but I am not expecting a huge payday off of these green beans. As a matter of fact, I assume we lost quite a bit of money. I think it cost 20-something thousand to lease the harvester for the green beans, and I highly doubt we make that much. I would love to be wrong, but I don't think so. But at this point, it'll just feel like some extra cash to us, so we'll see what we get here. Yeah, $7,500. Definitely not worth it. To be honest, I have my doubts that the corn will really be worth it either. I think we've put 8,000 plus leasing that weeder. We're probably around 10K, and I doubt we make that much off of corn either. But it is what it is. We might try to figure out something else to do in the meantime until we can buy another field, because right now we're probably losing money doing that field work as opposed to making money helping us get to that goal quicker, but we'll figure it out. And we're back to our farm. I will probably go ahead and empty out this harvester. Let's see what he's at. He is at, well, only 50% capacity, but we'll go ahead and get him emptied out, and then we might go start loading up some prefab walls. Yeah, we could either do that or start doing some water, but prefab walls would be more fun. Make some money. So, let's get this guy emptied real quick. Now our yield should be better on this corn than it was for the green beans because we've been able to take better care of it. Because when we harvested the green beans, they were already on the field, so we kind of just had to take whatever the yield was from whoever had it previously. So, should get a little bit more from the corn, but we'll see. So now, I definitely haven't lost my front loader attachment. So once I pick it up from exactly where I know it is, and definitely not lost placement, we'll get headed over to the lumber mill. Now we fast forwarded a few months actually, and we had some wood in the production facility, so I'm interested to see how many prefab walls we have. Oh yeah, sweet. I don't know how much money this will be, but this should be pretty good. Alright, we got our first contract completed, so let's go ahead and collect on that. This guy's still going. And how are you doing? You've got 65%. Alright, so you're still good for a little bit. So we've got our first load up here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that sold. And get another load. I think we're going to have at least 3 loads. Let's see, we got 5 on there. How many more do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like 2 loads. We'll make it be 2 loads somehow. So let's see. Prices for the prefab walls. Best place is Grain Elevator Museum at 5,400. Good price. Way over what peak price actually is. So let's go ahead and tag there. And I believe that's where we sold them last time. It's that cool, really big building like you see in the trailer as well. So let's get these over there and see how much money we're going to be making today. I definitely saw the straps on the prefab walls themselves and thought that they were strapped down to the trailer when they in fact were not. So almost lost it, but we did catch it in time. So let's see if we can get all of this in one go. Yep, $27,000 times 3. We're going to be getting over $75,000 today. That is epic. That'll help us greatly on our climb to get that cement factory. Sweet. Also, our grain tank was 80% full not that long ago, so need to get back over there and get that guy emptied out before we load up the next trailer. Get back up to the trailer here, and he's actually almost done, which is cool. He will probably finish before we can finish loading up our prefab walls, but that's alright. We actually still need to get water too. Got quite a bit left to do today, but that's alright. Contract's almost done. We are going to be sitting pretty nice on the money, at least compared to where we have been for a long time, so that's super exciting. Alright, so yeah, we are definitely getting way more yield than we were for the green beans. We've already got over 12,000 liters. I don't know that we'll get to 15,000. We'll see. It'll be close, but at any rate, it is better than the green beans for sure. So, looks like our contract just finished, so let's accept that real quick. Sweet, another 5,000. Collect. Are there any others we want to pick up right now? It's a 3,000. Don't want to do harvesting. It's too much work while we're doing our own harvest. That'll take too long. We could do just cultivating. Yeah, I think that one would go quick. Let's go ahead and borrow those items. Get that guy going, because we still got quite a bit with transporting our lumber still and filling up our water. We still got some time, so that guy hooked up and get him going on his way. And there he goes. I'm actually gonna send this guy. Let's see if we can get it to do. Great job. Go to. And let's see if we can just get him to come over to our sawmill. Start that job. And the reason is because this guy just finished. So I want to clean up the little bits he missed. We'll get him emptied, and then we'll get back to our wood projects. And just like that, our first corn harvest is complete. Now, it doesn't look like we are going to get quite to that 15,000, but that's alright. Still pretty good harvest, all things considered, I think. We might not actually go negative on the money on this one. Alright, you can see in the top right, we got 13,300 liters of corn. Very cool. Let's go ahead and get our harvester returned while we're thinking about it, because I definitely don't ever forget to return vehicles when they're on lease. That's definitely never happened. So we'll keep that up. Okay. Now, here we are. Perfect. Right where I left the trailer. Exactly where I wanted this guy to end up. Perfect timing. You know, sometimes I have a bad habit of asking if I can do something without asking if I should. I've mentioned it in a previous episode. It seems to be a reoccurring theme here. They just stack so nicely. Why not throw them too high, right? And this is why you ask yourself if you should do a thing before you do it. Oh boy. Totally fine. Totally fine. Okay, I'm excited to see where this puts our total at. Come on now, big money. Oh, is that as much as it's gonna take? It must be full. Dang, I didn't think about it only taking a certain amount. Another 27,000, putting us up to 107. Where is the next best place to sell this then? Prices is Golden Crest Valley, but I don't really want to rent a train. So I guess the warehouse. Okay, we'll go to the warehouse then. There's quite a bit of a difference in price. It went from basically 55 to 5,000-ish, so a little bit of a loss, but this was more than the peak price anyways, so can't complain about it. Okay, I've never been here before, but I assume I just back it into one of these stalls, which is easier said than done with this kind of trailer. But we'll see what we can do. Let's see if that's good enough, and then do we just come up here and push this? Is that why it's highlighted? Open pallet shop? What? Planks? What? You can buy cement bags? What? Dude. We're totally buying cement bags. I had no idea you could do this. This is not how you sell this, by the way. Apparently. So that's interesting. But, okay, we're gonna be buying some cement bags. I assume each pallet is 1,000. Oh, maybe that's where we go. Let's just pull around there. I assume each one is 1,000, so probably need 5 pallets, because I think we need 5,000 for our phase. Oh man, that's so exciting. I actually kind of tried to look around to see if that was a thing, but I didn't find this, so that's super cool. And there we go, 24,000. Only 3,000 less. Not too bad. Okay, let's go buy some cement bags. Oh man, I was not expecting this in this episode. How cool. Alright, we'll park that there. Let's hop out and buy some cement bags. I'm gonna buy one just to make sure they are 1,000 each. Buy, yes, okay. Now does it spawn in here? Yeah, it does, sweet. Yep, 1,000. Sweet, let's get 4 more. And there we are, all loaded up. This is exactly why I need to get a bigger community, so that I can have people in the comments saying, hey Bozo, you can just buy concrete cement bags from the warehouse. You don't have to spend 300,000 to get the production facility. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can, you know, be one of those people calling me a bozo. I would really appreciate it. Now, the reason I'm okay with buying these cement bags is because if I was building a house in real life and I had my own sawmill, like that's something I would totally do, cut my own wood and all that, but I wouldn't make my own concrete. I would definitely be buying concrete. So the fact that I can just buy these concrete bags and can still do the lumber part myself, that's super awesome. Now let's see. Let's make sure that's everything we need. Yep, we got everything we need. You can hear the construction noise again. Super cool. So we still got the contract going. We've got water that we still need to put in our greenhouses. But I think we're going to go ahead and fast forward the time here. and see if we can see this stage complete. Step up a little closer so we can watch it count down. Alright, we're getting close. It's getting kind of dark. Hopefully it's not completely dark. Oh, yeah, it's getting dark. That's alright. We've got lights on our tractors for a reason. Alright, let's go ahead and slow it down a little bit. Now let's check real quick. I want to see, do we have enough water to fast forward to the next month? How much do we have? 6,000. Yeah, I think we do. So I'm going to finish this contract real quick, because last time we finished the phase, but we didn't see any progress. I think it's because we didn't fast forward to the next day. So I'm going to finish this contract. We'll fast forward to the next day and see if we can see the progress on this building. All right, contract is complete. Let's accept it real quick. And 2,400, sweet. Let's get back to our farm here. Let's see, did it finish using everything? It did, so it's saying what we need for the next step, which is planks long and wood beam, which we can do easy peasy. But let's go ahead and fast forward and see if we can see a change in the structure. Don't really see anything different. Maybe they added that flooring. Yeah, that might be what they did. Just that flooring. Okay, a little underwhelming, but I think we're going to go ahead and call the episode there. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like. And if you're enjoying the series and want to see the completion of this house, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Soy Sauce Farming, and I'll see you in the next one.